Welcome to Travel Tories. Imagine sipping tea in a charming hill town one moment and trekking to the edge of the world the next, all within hours. Welcome to Sri Lanka, where adventure and serenity coexist seamlessly. Whether you're planning your next journey or simply curious about this gem of the Indian Ocean, join me as we uncover the wonders of Sri Lanka. From fun facts to its vibrant wildlife, timeless traditions, and breathtaking landscapes, let's embark on an unforgettable adventure. Sri Lanka is a microcosm of beauty and history, from its ancient temples and palaces to its lush tea plantations and pristine beaches. The island's rich heritage and diverse landscapes will leave you in awe at every turn, making it a destination unlike any other. Often called the teardrop of India for its distinctive shape and proximity to the subcontinent, Sri Lanka boasts over 2,500 years of recorded history, making it a land steeped in cultural and historical significance. Did you know it's the birthplace of cinnamon? This prized spice has been cherished globally for over 2 millennia. Traders from the ancient world, including the Greeks and Romans, sought cinnamon from Sri Lanka, recognizing its immense value. Sri Lanka's natural resources didn't end with cinnamon. Its tea, particularly Ceylon tea, has become synonymous with quality. Tea was introduced to the island by the British in the 19th century, and since then it has become a cornerstone of the economy, with Sri Lanka now being one of the top exporters worldwide. Sri Lanka's flag, one of the oldest in existence, symbolizes unity and diversity. The lion represents the Sinhalese majority, while the 4 golden bow leaves in the flag stand for the 4 Buddhist virtues of kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity. The island is also a treasure trove of gemstones, especially sapphires, which have been mined and traded for centuries. Cricket reigns supreme here, uniting communities through a shared love for the sport. Since the country's World Cup victory in 1996, cricket has become a powerful cultural force. With 8 UNESCO World Heritage Sites and a tropical climate influenced by 2 monsoons, Sri Lanka is a cultural crossroads where Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, and Christianity thrive harmoniously, blending over centuries to create a unique societal fabric. Perched in Sri Lanka's hill country at an elevation of 1,041 meters, Ella offers an enchanting blend of misty mountains and sprawling tea plantations. The Ella Gap, a dramatic valley cutting through the southern mountain wall, provides panoramic views stretching to the coastal plains. This stunning vista is not only a natural wonder, but also a historically important trade route, as ancient traders and invaders used the gap as a passage between the island's central highlands and the coastal regions. The 9 Arches Bridge, an engineering marvel from 1921, stands tall amidst lush greenery. Remarkably, it was built without a single piece of steel, using only bricks, stone, and cement. This bridge is a symbol of the British colonial engineering ingenuity, built to connect the tea-growing regions with the rest of the country's infrastructure. Nearby, Little Adams Peak offers a rewarding hike with views of verdant valleys and the iconic Ella Gap. The cool mountain air and misty climate make Ella perfect for tea cultivation, and local factories still use century-old machinery to process hand-picked leaves, continuing a tradition that has sustained the area for over 150 years. The legacy of tea production here began in the 19th century and remains a vital part of Sri Lanka's economic and cultural identity. Rising 200 meters above the Central Plains, Sigiriya is an ancient palace and fortress built in the 5th century by King Kashyapa. Its striking near-vertical walls lead to a summit spanning 1.6 hectares, once home to a grand royal palace. The fortress was chosen by Kashyapa for its strategic location, offering both defense and opulence. Sigiriya, often referred to as the Lion's Rock, has long been an architectural wonder, designed with an ingenious system of hydraulic engineering, gardens, and reservoirs. The site demonstrates the advanced knowledge the ancient Sri Lankans had in water management and landscaping, combining function and beauty in a way that would inspire awe for centuries. The Lion Gate, with its massive carved paws, marks the final ascent to the top. Though the lion's head has collapsed, the grandeur of the entrance remains, offering a glimpse into the scale and majesty of the fortress. The frescoes of celestial maidens, painted on the western wall, are among the most well-preserved examples of ancient Sri Lankan art. These frescoes, believed to date back to the 5th century, give insight into the island's artistic traditions, with their vibrant colors surviving for over 1,500 years. The site's ingenious hydraulic systems still feed the gardens below, while the mirror wall, polished to reflect like glass, bears ancient graffiti from the 8th century. These inscriptions, made by visitors to the site, provide a fascinating glimpse into the lives and thoughts of people who visited Sigiriya centuries ago. A climb up the 1,200 limestone steps rewards visitors with sweeping views of jungle and ruins, making the journey both physically challenging and visually rewarding. Stretching across Sri Lanka's southeast coast, Yala is the country's most visited national park. Its semi-arid landscape, dotted with dense jungle, grasslands, and lagoons, supports the world's highest density of leopards. These elusive cats can often be spotted lounging on tree branches or stalking prey in the bush. Yala's leopards are not just an iconic species, their protection has become a major conservation success story. The park's management, which includes anti-poaching patrols and monitoring programs, has ensured that the leopard population thrives in a safe environment, making it a key model for wildlife conservation in Sri Lanka. Yala's ecosystem is home to 44 species of mammals, including elephants, sloth bears, and crocodiles, as well as over 215 bird species. Ancient Buddhist ruins scattered throughout the park highlight its historical significance, revealing that this area was once an important site for religious life and monastic settlements. Visitors can explore the park's diverse habitats in Block 1, the most accessible and wildlife-rich area. The park's biodiversity, combined with its rich history, makes it an extraordinary place where nature and culture intersect. Located on Sri Lanka's southwestern coast, Gali Fort is South Asia's best-preserved colonial fortress. Built by the Portuguese in the 16th century and fortified by the Dutch in the 17th, the fort's granite ramparts have withstood the test of time and even tsunamis. The fort's significance lies not just in its military function, but in its role as a hub for trade, culture, and governance under colonial rule. The Dutch transformed it into a fortified city, complete with homes, warehouses, and a church. The fort's walls, which have witnessed colonial battles and colonial prosperity, stand as a testament to Gal's strategic importance. Within its 130-acre walls, colonial-era buildings blend with modern boutiques and cafes. The iconic lighthouse, built in 1939, stands sentinel over the harbor, guiding ships safely into port, much as it did for centuries. The Dutch Reformed Church, dating back to 1755, features unique architecture and gravestones embedded in its floors. The church, which is still used for worship today, has a deep connection to the colonial past, and its design reflects the influence of Dutch religious and architectural styles. Sunset strolls along the fort's ramparts offer views of traditional fishing boats and cricket games on the grassy fields below, highlighting the blend of historical legacy and contemporary life in this vibrant fort town. Nuwara Eliya, dubbed Little England, sits 1,868 meters above sea level in the Central Highlands. Known for its colonial charm, the city features Tudor-style hotels, a Victorian-era post office, and one of Asia's oldest golf courses. Developed by the British during the colonial period as a cool retreat from the tropical heat, its design mirrors the English countryside, with gardens, parks, and even a racecourse, creating an atmosphere of Victorian-era leisure. This colonial heritage is still evident in the architecture and infrastructure, making it a fascinating location for history enthusiasts. The surrounding tea estates, including the Pedro Tea Estate founded in 1885, still produce high-quality tea using traditional methods. The Pedro Tea Estate, with its scenic terraced slopes, offers a peek into the labor-intensive process of cultivating and harvesting tea, a practice that has shaped Sri Lanka's economy. Lake Gregory, created in 1873, mirrors the rolling hills and often shimmers under a veil of morning mist, adding to the town's charm. Nearby, Horton Plains National Park offers hiking trails culminating at World's End, an 870-meter sheer drop with breathtaking views. Horton Plains is a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its unique ecosystem, including endemic species of plants and animals, making it a place of scientific and ecological importance. Marissa Beach, a crescent-shaped beach on Sri Lanka's southern coast, combines tropical beauty with laid-back charm. Parrot Rock, a small rocky outcrop, offers stunning views of the coastline during sunset. The beach is one of the world's best spots for blue whale watching, particularly from November to April, when these majestic creatures migrate through the warm waters off Sri Lanka's coast. This area has become a hub for ecotourism, and the tradition of whale watching began in earnest in the 1980s, growing into a sustainable industry that promotes wildlife conservation while supporting the local economy. Secret Beach, tucked away in a hidden cove, rewards visitors with natural swimming pools and tranquil waters. At night, beachside bars light up with lanterns, creating a serene atmosphere, while fishermen practice traditional stilt fishing at dawn. This unique fishing technique, which involves standing on wooden stilts planted in shallow waters, has been practiced for generations. It is a symbol of Sri Lanka's deep connection to the sea, and it continues to be a vital source of income for local communities, despite the growing tourism industry. Nestled in a valley surrounded by misty mountains, Kandy was the last royal capital of Sri Lanka. At its heart lies the Temple of the Tooth, which houses Buddhism's most sacred relic, a tooth of the Buddha. This relic, which is believed to have been brought to Sri Lanka in the 4th century, has been a focal point of political and religious power. The temple's prominence in Kandy is symbolic, as it represented the legitimate authority to rule Sri Lanka. The city of Kandy itself was the center of the Kandyan kingdom, which resisted colonial rule until it was finally ceded to the British in 1815. Kandy Lake, created in 1807, offers serene views, while the Royal Botanical Gardens in Peradeniya showcase over 4,000 plant species, including rare orchids. These gardens were once the royal gardens of the Kandyan kings and are a testament to Sri Lanka's long tradition of horticulture and botanical study. During the Asala Perahera festival, elaborately adorned elephants parade through the city's streets in a dazzling celebration of culture and faith. This annual festival, held in honor of the tooth relic, is one of the most spectacular religious and cultural events in Sri Lanka, drawing thousands of visitors and devotees from around the world. From the tea-covered hills of Ella to the ancient marvel of Sigiriya, Sri Lanka is a land of unparalleled beauty and history. Each destination we've explored holds its own unique charm, whether it's the ancient ruins, lush landscapes, or vibrant cultural festivals. Which of these breathtaking destinations would you visit first? If exploring Sri Lanka has inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more unforgettable adventures. Thank you, and see you in the next video.